Good day everyone, this presentation would be tackling about the point of our problem analysis based on the gender fluid history in the Philippines lecture by Franz Billarta. Before we proceed to our presentation, let me first introduce my fellow members, Bienvenido Figueredo, Sean Apple Gonzalez, Glenn Paul Molina, and Catherine Nicolas. Based on the reference, the gender fluid history in the Philippines lecture points out different issues with regards to how we view the system of gender identification, gender orientation, and how it evolved from the prehistoric Philippines. It is deeply rooted in our ancestors and history that different religious, cultural, and social practices are not only limited in single class or to a single class, but instead, it is allowed and normalized which opposite in today's generation, especially in the Spanish colonization, marred with malice. This only portrays how society affects our thinkings and how we view things. Oftentimes, the majority want us to think alike regardless of the merits of the belief or idea. In addition, in Filipino, we don't have the gender pronouns he or she, but instead we address people as siya. Therefore, it gives us the freedom to find ourselves in our own way.
Under decision analysis, here are some approaches on how to deal with this problem or how to respond to socially constructed standards and norms about how society wants us to think about the LGBTQ folks. Number one is engage in dialogue. Engage in open and respectful conversations with others who hold different beliefs. By listening to their perspectives and sharing your own, you can promote mutual understanding and challenge the idea of thinking alike without critically examining the merits of the belief or the idea itself. In addition, it is crucial to explore different viewpoints and perspectives that challenge the mainstream beliefs, because by doing so, we are acquiring alternative ways and standpoints to grasp and engaging more in diverse voices, either through literature, media, or personal conversations or interactions, to gain a broader understanding of this certain ideology. Next is educate yourself. Of course, education is really important in this matter. It is crucial for many to learn about the history and the context behind these norms and beliefs, understand how they were constructed, and understand the impact they have had on individuals and communities, because this knowledge will help them develop a more informed perspectives and eventually start acknowledging and reflecting on the influence of the societal norms and beliefs on their thinking and behavior. Last but not the least, reclaim indigenous knowledge. Recognize and address the impacts of colonialism on social constructs, and encourage the exploration and revival of pre-colonial practices and beliefs, highlighting alternative ways of understanding gender, sexuality, and other social constructs. For instance, regarding the example of pre-colonial Philippines and the influence of colonialism on gender and language, it is important to acknowledge the loss and distortion of indigenous practices and values. It is crucial to promote understanding and appreciation of the historical context while working towards creating a more inclusive and accepting society that embraces diverse identities and experiences.